Hello, my name is JosuePena and today we have somewhat of a different video. Today we have a collaboration with a certified yoga instructor, Maris Aylward, who will be dropping some knowledge about the importance of stretching after and before your workouts, training sessions, or any other physical activity. Apart from just telling you the importance of this, she will also show you a simple and quick yoga stretch routine that you can do anywhere you want with no equipment whatsoever. So if you just finished working out, just let this video play and do the stretching routine live with her, or watch the video again, gain some knowledge on why this is so important, then go finish your training session, come back, and I guarantee you that you will feel a lot better and see better results on everything. So without further ado, Maris, take it out from here. And make sure to check out her channel. The link will be in the description.
Hello everyone, I'm Maris Aylward from the Yoga Upload channel, and I'm here today to show you a quick yoga stretch routine. Here on the JP Desktop channel, I know you guys work hard, so this is something that you can do after you exercise to help you cool down and recover. All these contractions that we do in our workouts leave the muscles in a shortened state, and so stretching is really important to help re-lengthen the muscles and to reset your body back in a natural state. Also, it just feels really good. If you have a yoga strap, go ahead and grab that. You can also use a belt. If you don't have those, a small towel that you use at the gym will work too. Alright, so hop on your mat and let's start. Start at the back of your mat. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. The spine is nice and tall. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. This is mountain pose. Take a few moments here to slow down your heart rate. The heart rate might be up after your workout. So we'll take some deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And one more time. Exhale. On your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward from your hips. Keep the knees slightly bent here. Relax your upper body, let your head be heavy. Your arms can hang, or if it feels good to cup your elbows, go ahead. Stay a few seconds here. Feel the tension melt away from your upper back, your neck, and your shoulders. And if the hamstrings are feeling tight, you can bend your knees even more. Now if you have your elbows, let them go. Bend the knees more and walk your hands forward to a downward facing dog. So your feet are still hip distance apart. Bring your hands about shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide, and you form an inverted letter V with your body. It's a full body stretch here. Now pedal your feet in place, and as you press your heels down, feel the calves stretch. Do this a few times. Now always make sure you're breathing in your yoga poses. Now pause the legs and bring the feet together. Then lift your right leg up. Look at your hands and lightly step your right foot forward close to your right hand. Drop your left knee down to the mat for a low lunge. Now watch your front knee. Make sure it's stacked directly over your ankle, and then come up. Now point your tailbone down and pull your low belly in, and you feel that stretch in the hip flexors. So this is one of the best yoga poses you can do to stretch the hip flexors. Keep your gaze steady, and when you feel balanced, add your arms, reach them up. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Take one more deep breath here. And then bring your hands down to the floor. Shift your hips back for half splits. Straighten your front leg just any amount that you can. It doesn't have to be super straight. Keep your right foot active. Press your heel forward and press your toes back towards your face. You'll feel the stretch even more in the back of that right thigh. Big hamstring stretch here. Now if your knees are sensitive, you can pad your knee, you can slide your towel under that knee. And breathe through the sensations that come up. Last few seconds here. And release, bend your front leg. Now we'll get into some deep hip stretches here, some hip opening. Bring both hands on the inside of your right foot and move your right foot closer to the edge of your mat. Turn your toes out. You can stay here with your foot flat on the floor, or if you can, roll to the outside edge of your right foot. Just let that knee fall to the side. Nice inner thigh stretch here, hip flexors on the left. And if it feels good to you, you might even walk your hands forward and lower down to your elbows. Not necessary, just do what you can. Make sure you're not forcing yourself, just find the place that feels right for you. If you're on the floor, come up. And we'll add a deep quad stretch here. Just start to lift your back foot up, any amount. And that might be enough for you. Flex that back foot as you bring the heel towards your left sitting bone. Or some of you might even reach your right hand back, grab the foot, and bring it in even closer. Deep stretch here. Make sure you're breathing. And release that back foot. Both hands down on the floor. Plant your right foot down again and lift your left knee up. And from here, turn to face the left side, the long edge of your mat. And we'll come up. Hands on your hips. Use the strength of your legs to lift you up. Now we'll stretch the front of the body, the chest and the shoulders. Bring your arms behind you, move your shoulder blades towards each other, and interlace your fingers. Now, if this is really uncomfortable for you, this is where your strap and your towel might come in, right? You can use the strap or the towel. Press the shoulders back, inhale. Then exhale, fold forward from your hips as you lift your arms up. Just any amount that you can. Relax your head. And again, if it feels too much for the hamstrings, you can keep the knees slightly bent. Notice your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. And if you have your interlaced fingers, see if you can bring the palms closer together and feel the difference there. Last deep breath. Good. Now come up. Use the strength of your legs to lift you up. Release the interlaced fingers or your strap or your towel. Roll the shoulders up and back a few times. Then find your warrior two pose. This is another common yoga posture here. Turn your right foot out and bend your right knee. Stack your joints and stretch the arms out. Soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Nice inner thigh stretch and hip opening here. Now keep the legs the same for your reverse warrior. Turn your right palm up and lift your right arm up. A nice stretch here in the right side of your upper body and your right arm. And you can look in any direction that feels good for your neck. Keep your face soft so there's no wasted energy in your pose. On your next inhale, come back to warrior two. Then exhale, bring your hands down to the floor and step your right foot back to downward facing dog. And pause a few moments here. Feel the lengthening in both your upper body and your lower body. Now we'll do everything on the other side. Bring your feet close together, then lift your left leg up. Look at your hands and lightly step your left foot forward close to your left hand and bring your right knee down to the mat for your low lunge. And again, if that right knee is sensitive, pad it with your towel or just a knee pad. Pull your low belly in. Nice stretch in the hip flexors on the right. And as you press your hips forward, you'll feel that even more. And add your arms. When you feel ready, reach them up. And if you're feeling wobbly or you're not balanced, fix your gaze on one spot that's not moving. That should help you balance. And we'll release. Bring your hands down to the floor for your half splits. Shift your hips back. Straighten your front leg any amount that you can. Keep the hips nice and level. Press your left heel forward, but point your toes back towards your face. And pay attention to the sensations in the back of your left thigh. Deep hamstring stretch. Stay long from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Stay a few more seconds. Now we'll release. Bend your front leg again. We'll get into the hip openers. Bring both hands on the inside of your left foot and move your left foot closer to the edge of your mat. Turn your left toes out. You can keep the foot flat or roll to the outside edge of your foot. Flex that left foot. You can stay on your hands, or you might lower down to your elbows. And notice if one hip or one side feels different from the other. You get to know your body a little bit more here. Keep your breath going. And if you're on the floor here, come up. We'll start to add that quad stretch. Begin to lift your right foot off the ground. Bring your right heel towards your sitting bones. Just stop at the place that feels enough for you. And if you can, bring your left hand back, grab your right foot and bring it in even closer. And deep breaths. Be patient with your body. Now if you have that back foot, carefully release it. Bring both hands down on the floor. Lift your right knee up and turn to face the left side of your mat, the long edge. And get ready to come up. Hands on hips. Press the feet down to help lift you up. Now we'll do more shoulder work here. And you'll find out if you need a strap or a towel. I'll show you what to do. Lift your right arm up, bend at your right elbow. Really encourage that stretch in the right triceps, right elbow points up. Right hand between the shoulder blades, left arm out with your palm facing down, and bring your left arm behind you. So the left elbow points down. You might grab the fingers. If not, you can use your strap or your towel here. Keep the length of your upper body, chin away from your chest. Stay here if it's enough, or fold forward from your hips. Carefully, mindfully approach the pose. Stop where you need to stop. Make sure you're breathing. Stay a few more seconds here. Be patient with your shoulders. Carefully start to come back up. Now we'll switch sides, release. Notice how the shoulders feel. And now we'll lift the left arm up. Encourage that stretch again in the left arm. Right arm out with the palm facing down. Bring your right arm behind you. Notice one side might feel different from the other. Use your strap or your towel. Keep the length in your spine, chin up. Stay upright or add a forward fold from your hips. Notice where the body is feeling tight. A little discomfort is okay, but make sure there's no sharp pain in your joints. Last few seconds here. And let's slowly, carefully come back up. Release your grip or let your strap or your towel fall to the floor. Roll the shoulders up and back a few times. And now we'll find our warrior two on the left. Turn your left foot out this time. Bend your left knee. Stretch the arms out. Shoulders are relaxed. Your spine is long. Gaze softly over your left hand. Keep the legs here for your reverse warrior. Left palm up, left arm up. Enjoy the side stretch there on your left. And you can look in any direction. You can look up at your left hand or down at your back leg if that feels better. On your next inhale, come back to your warrior two. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Step back to your downward facing dog. Last time today, downward facing dog. Make sure the head is relaxed here. Press your heels down towards the ground. Even if they don't touch the mat, it's okay. Now look forward at the space between your hands and slowly walk your feet forward towards the hands. Forward fold at the front of your mat. Let the upper body relax completely. Now with your knees slightly bent, on your exhale, slowly roll up. Take your time. And once you're all the way up, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms together, hands to your heart, back to mountain pose. Observe how you feel after our yoga practice. Notice any changes in your body and your state of mind. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, open the mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it out. I hope that was helpful to you in your post-workout recovery. If you're interested in starting a yoga practice, check the description box below. My channel is called Yoga Upload, and I have a variety of yoga videos to help you get started. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.